G'day viewers, I score me another nice side motor. Beautiful little Compton Parkinson. It looks like it's a partner model to this one. It's funny, that is the 2 horsepower. This is also a 2 horsepower. Yeah, same current and everything on it. Not even an original name tag. They're both the same horsepower, but that one is a lot bigger and heavier. I took the pulley off, it did have a pulley on it. The carbon nanotech dual press, which had the belt drive system from the old thing, this one, 1940's dual press, but they converted it from the big stepped flat belt pulleys, and I took that out the top of it. Had like a car diff. Now I drive the wheel side of the car diff the wheel goes to, and the drive coupling from the drive shaft of the diff went to the actual gear that drives the dual press itself. It's kind of cool how they did it, but a bloke bought that for $20, and this was it separate, and I got this for 20, which was a damn good price for that. Love my old motors, they're beautiful engineered old things. And there's jump starter pack for $5, which they're good for bits and pieces. I want to convert one of these to ultra capacitors. Put ultra capacitors in here. Just have that old school and new school together in an old traditional jumper pack on the cheap. That'd be kind of cool. The SLAs are bone dry. I'm trying to revive them. There are 17 amp hour designed in USA, made in China SLAs. Something you get in the quad bike size. This has been on 38 volts all day since I got it. Yeah, the current's got up a bit. Yeah, it's bubbling. Looks like we're getting somewhere. These are dry. There's a little bit of bubbling going on in them, which is a good sign. Just got to get it to wake back up. Yeah, as I said, these things are beautiful works of art. Look at that, eh? Look at that. Holes in the bottom. It's the same frame inside as the AGE motor, Charlie General Electric, but it's got that extra cast iron shell around the outside of it. I just love how these things are they're ornate. Just love the look of them. They also sound really nice too. Quiet, smooth running. Unlike today's bloody garbage. They complain, wonder why the planet's destroyed. Gotta stop the morons from getting so much power. Then we'll have neutrons, electrons and protons in the universe again. Not that those unnecessary morons, there's too many of those. I got that one out from Merck, from a machine that went to scrap. Our passed on my insulation test. This is a model where it's yoke mounted, or neck mounted. I want to weld some feet on that, because originally I would have had feet, but because it's a model for a yoke or neck mounted, they've cut those feet off on the stator where they made the motor. ABB, or Sia Brand Bavaria, which used to be a Sia Motors. Same sort of casing that the old CMGs use as well. This is a 1.5 kilowatt, yeah, 2 horsepower this one. Heavy cast iron stuff. Heavy stuff. I'm going to pull it all apart, give it a sniff test, and inspect the winding and make sure it's been in the weather for 20 years. I do the usual inspections and the more insulation tests and ohm tests, make sure it's all healthy before I put it to use. I like this Chinese piece of garbage, which originally blew up my powertrain VFD. Yeah, I never trust Chinese electric motors, they are freaking junk. I only got the burn out, that's about it. This big battery is hanging around 350 core cranking amps. It's a tad too old. Nice big size though. These go up to 1100 core cranking amps in this form factor. If this was a deep cycle, it'd be a nice size. Anyway. Big bloody dust storm we had today, everything's just covered in dust. Those green things never float anyway. But the batteries are fine, they're fully charged. You have to hold these batteries at 14.8 volts for like 3 or 4 days straight before those green things start floating again. But they're just a rough estimation anyway. They're just a rough guide. Never trust them. I took the base of this thing off. It's not as beefy as I thought it was going to be in there. Nice old heating element like that. That old style. And some reflectors to deflect the heat. I'm going to rewire this and just get it running again. Just to tidy it up, putting modern up to standard wiring on it, clean up that plug. That's a good nice old Bakelite plug. It's in really good nick. That's going to be from my old radios. Make it all electrically safe, and I'll probably put a blower fan or something above it. Nice old school heater. That'd be kind of cool. Bit of put some threadies on this. On a finger operation now. It's pretty old, that thing. It's definitely late 20s, early 30s. Things like that. Recommend this stuff here. It's good stuff. I've gotten some rusty bolts off for that WD-40 and good old 5.56. Couldn't do it for the long run, but it's sort of easy. You don't even need a rattle gun, just use your hands. This is bloody good stuff. Well, it reminds me of heat sink compound, the white heat sink compound, but this is more how do I put it, more thicker. It has a extra lubricity properties, doesn't stick and make a dried up stain as much. Anyway, so we got a restoration video coming in the bottom of this motor. I'll give it a good throw once over and hook it up to my VFD. Look at that smooth running. I bet those Australian made bearings in there too, I'm willing to bet. Anyway, thanks for watching.